Hey you, it's Jess here and so nice to see you. Today we are filming the last week of February in my OkPlans inserts, and this is February 23rd through the 1st of March. Yes, that's the next month. February, March, April, anyway. And I'm using the Scribble Prints Co kit Heartbreaker, and this was my my Valentine's Day kind of art for this year, which I really loved. I was so proud, especially of how the people turned out, and just really happy. I think it's sort of directing me in the way that I want to do my art and style a bit more. So yeah, I really love the way this set came out, especially as a kit, and I'm pairing it with a black foil bundle, also from SPC. So, but the bottom washi is black, so I haven't used anything on the bottom washi. I just didn't have any pink foil that went with this shade of pink. It was either, I think all of the pink foil I had left was all really cool based, which is more of a warm based pink. So I haven't looked into getting a pink bottom washi for this yet. So it's just gonna be plain black for now. But I did do color blocking with all the pinks and the black in the middle. Love the way it's coming out. I don't have as many like hot pink icons, so I brought in a lot of like black or soft pink icons for my day-to-day, as well as some Valentine's Day doodles, just to add in that little touch, that little flair. But I think it's going to turn out really cute, and I'm really excited to do the day by day and finish February up. I think that's everything. I don't think I had any other issues doing the base that I can remember. But I'm really excited to get into day by day. So how about we just get into it right now and finish up the base. Alright, let's get into the day by day with, as always, Coffee Monday at the top. My favorite thing. And then if you saw last week's Plan With Me, I was able to film a bunch of Plan With Me's. So we had a Plan With Me go up, and then I was also playing a lot of Star Sand Island. This year I've certainly been having a lot more slow Mondays, kind of allowing myself to have a Monday here and there where I just have a slow day and just kind of get ready for the week. So I was playing my new farming game Star Sand Island this morning. And I'm going to mark this farming game every day with this cow, the black and white cow sticker from SPC, because it just turned out perfect. I was like, this is the perfect sticker to mark the farming, so I'm really excited. I think it looks so cute in the spread. And then I'm going to put on the bottom, I decided to use like Valentine's girly stickers for reading, as well as my coffee here instead of the usual ones, just to add a little bit more oomph, because it doesn't always have to be the actual item. It can be any item you think works with the spread. You have to put 2 in here, yes. Alright, so then I also did some laundry. Let's put the laundry in. And then I still had to do a lot of editing and uploading of all the Plan With Me's and videos I filmed the day before, so I was doing that a lot of the day. We're watching more of For All Mankind, and then I was reading The Terraformers, which was my ebook during this week. And I love this little kitty sticker, they're so cute. So then on Tuesday, you guessed it, we got Star Sand Island in the morning. And then I did do work. I think I was working on shop stuff and customs and papers and things, and then I was also have a look here. Oh yeah, so this was the day that I finished the audiobook that I had been reading this past month or so, An Echo of Things to Come. So I finished it this day, which was great. I had another crazy ending because James Islington knows how to do a crazy ending. My handwriting's not great today, but you know, you live with what you got. So I finished that old book. It was really good. If you're looking for like a Wheel of Time style fantasy, that's really what the Lycanius trilogy is like. Of course, his new trilogy is a lot more popular and famous, which is, the first book is called The Will of the Many. And that feels more, it still kind of has Wheel of Time vibes, but very much dialed back to what it's like in this trilogy. The Will of the Many is a lot more, I don't know, Roman, Greek kind of feeling to it in fantasy style. So then finished that book, and then we watched For All Mankind. I was playing Nikki. I tried out the Hosey demo, and that game has come out now. And I did enjoy the demo, but apparently the full game is kind of the similar to, it's not as big. The demo is a lot of most of the game, so it's not a huge amount of game. But Hosey was really fun to play. But I haven't picked up the full game yet. And then I was reading my book, The Terraformers. Alright, read. So that is Tuesday. Then on Wednesday, we got the same kind of stuff happening in the morning. We got Star Sand Island. We've got work. And then I was just watching some streams of Console Kato. She was playing Star Sand Island at the time. So I was also enjoying watching her streaming Star Sand and seeing how her gameplay came out. Because she did make different choices to me, which was interesting. So that's what I was doing. I was kind of taking a break from listening to a book. Alright, and then I'm going to put this for my book at the end of the day. And then we've got everything else. So, or was I watching? I don't have to think about that. So, we're watching so we had Uga Noodle House again, because those noodles are really delicious, and they're perfect like winter food, I think. The flavors and everything in the noodles. It feels very cozy and warm for winter. And February for us was super wintry, super snowy. And beautiful white snow everywhere, even in the south here. So, got Uga Noodles, watching For All Mankind. And then I did get a Switch 2 this day. It got delivered. Basically, I hadn't been buying too much previously before this. I'd been kind of saving my money, and the Switch 2, the bundle with Mario Kart went on sale here. So it saved a couple of €100, which was nice. So I was like, you know what? I know the rumors were that it was going to go up in price, and it is now confirmed it's going to go up in price. So I decided I will get the Switch 2 now, and PaperKay was going to come out. So yeah, I got Switch 2 on this day. And then I finished the Terraformers book. And honestly, I will say, if you have the funds and there's games you want to play on Switch 2, I do recommend the Switch 2. I personally really like the way it looks compared to the Switch 1, and the screen is so much bigger. I was really struggling to play handheld with my Switch, and I do like to play it handheld a lot of the time. So I was really struggling with the screen size, especially once I got the Switch 2. It is so much bigger and easier to see for my old self. So I do recommend it. I think it's a pretty good console. So that is the first half of the week all finished. And I'm loving how it's coming out. Just like the monochrome of it all. Looks so cool. Alright, so we've got Thursday. So once again, we do have Star Sand. That's how it is with me. I kind of bulk play a game for a while. Star Sand, work, and then I was still watching Console Kato. I think still playing Star Sand Island. I don't know if I watched her play too much Procopia once it came out, but she does have those videos too. But I was really enjoying her Star Sand playthrough. I do have a white icon for this, so it shows up better in the black, which is fun. All right, then let's put this at the bottom here. For that, I think that was just me playing Infinity Nikki. And then before that, all right, I'm just having a look at stuff here. So consultate, and then I was doing laundry. Oh, I guess I'll get a bigger one for laundry. I just have a lot more space here. Do laundry, and then I just have this one little thing for All Mankind, and then playing Infinity Nikki this night. Sometimes I can like just go straight into a new book, but sometimes I just have to take a little breather. So this is what I was doing at the time. Yeah, a simple day. I will say it's a struggle to write Infinity Nikki every time. It's just so many eyes. Alright. So then on Friday, we have another video in the morning. I didn't have one on Wednesday, but I think at this point I was like, I'm going to just do 2 videos a week for a bit. Just, you know, until I have the, until I'm able to get myself to do 3, because sometimes doing 3 a week can be, you know, it be a lot. So let's do this one. So I did have another plan with me go up on this day, and then I was playing Stars and Island in the morning, and then I did some journaling, catching up on my reading journal, especially since I just finished some books. Journal. All right, and then I was also doing work. I could probably use a much smaller one for work. I got plenty of stickers left. Work, and then I do want to put a fancy label in here, and I still want to fit, I don't know if I can fit all my little things in. So maybe we'll just stick to one. So put that there. I'll just get rid of one of my plans. So we've got work on the Friday. And then of course, I'm just marking that I was playing Dicky again this evening. And then I'm going to put in that we watched the Pokemon Direct where they announced Wind and Waves, which was very exciting. It looks pretty good. I feel like Pokemon games haven't looked great recently, like the mainstream ones. But this one looks promising. We also watched a new episode of The Pit, which I'm going to leave out. And then I was playing Nikki. My hand is completely giving up on writing right now, but I shall persevere. I don't know why, it's just kind of like, I don't know how to write anymore. So then Saturday, you know what it is, you know what day it is. So I'm going to put this down here for playing Nikki. I just spent another evening of not really watching stuff or reading stuff. So at the top, maybe we'll put a bigger box for that. For Stars and Island, and then laundry, and then we're watching an episode of Ghosts, or watch some of Ghosts. Love that. The season just finished and I enjoyed it. All right, I'll put Ghosts in like that. Goose. Then did a whole lot of meal prep. Just become the Saturday thing, although sometimes we split it up over Saturday and Sunday, the meal prep, because it can get a bit much. So meal prep, we're watching For All Mankind, and then playing Infinity Nikki. Then I was probably just watching like Consulcate or some YouTube stuff before bed, or even just listening to music. Sometimes I do that too. Alright then, we finally come to Sunday. And Sunday we have our another star sand. We also I did some cleaning this day. Cleaning, and then I'll put this one here. Maybe move this box up a little. Cleaning, and then laundry. More laundry, just constant laundry. This would have been our bedding though. I tend to wash that on a Saturday or Sunday fresh for the new week. Laundry, and then I'll put this at the bottom here. I did actually start a new book this day, which was the last, I think it's the last book in the Alana Lioness Quartet by Tamara Pierce, which was Lioness Rampant, or Rampant, or Rampant, however you like to say that. But we also, I started reading that in the at bedtime. But we also were watching For All Mankind. I edited and uploaded some more videos, and then playing Nikki in the evening, just doing my dailies and such. So I'll put these in. This is my favorite paper in the set, the star one. I don't know, I just love the way it looks. Editing, uploading, playing Nikki. Show as a bow is perfect to market, and then final one, reading the Lioness Rampant book. Alright, and that is the last half of the week all finished, and February all completed. So let me get her in the planner and then we will finish up. Alright, that is the finished spread, all done. I love the way it came out. I love the monochrome of the pink with the black. And I'm really happy with my choice of stickers. I think they came out so well. It was a little tricky, but I enjoyed the way it came out. And it was nice to use up some more of these like Valentine stickers and stuff for the spread. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this plan with me. Don't forget to give it a like and a thumbs up if you haven't already. And maybe leave down below some broken hearts and roses to go with this spread to let me know that you enjoyed watching it. I always love an emoji comment. It always makes me feel nice. But yeah, I hope you have enjoyed your time with me. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. And I'm going to continue filming some more stuff, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye. Have a wonderful day. I love you. Bye-bye.